you guys put that into Desmos, I recommend using parentheses for your fractions, because if you don't, your graph won't look like mine. So let's do it together. I'm using a graphing calculator, so if you have a graphing calculator, I'm just going to press on. At the top left of my calculator, I'm going to press y equals. I'm going to clear out what I have there. My -1, I'm going to put in parentheses. In Texas Instrument calculators, remember the negative sign is separate from the subtraction sign. This would be a -1. And then I'm going to close the parentheses. The bar there is division. And then it says x cubed. Here's my shortcut for x cubed. How many x's are there, class? 3. So I'm going to type in x. And then the top right of your calculator says graph. You can just press graph. And your graph should look like this. Now, something that the calculator does not have, but is very important for today's lesson, is that your graph should have arrows at the end. Raise your hand if your graph looks like that. Okay. Partner A, I want you to take 10 seconds, explain what the vertical asymptote is, what's the answer, and then partner B, do the horizontal asymptote. You guys should take 10 seconds each. Ready, set, go.
I did have people.
Double check your answer with your partner before I call on you. Marisol, go ahead and pick one. Vertical or horizontal? Vertical asymptote? Marisol, what is your equation for the vertical asymptote? Okay, 0. Which one? X or Y? X is correct. Remember, if you guys get stuck on that, just make a coordinate plane. A table of values. And just pick numbers on there. 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. Those are all coordinates on this line. John, Marisol, Camille? Horizontal?
Is it y equals 0?
Yes, there it is. When you take a table of values, you recognize that all your y values are going to be 0. So -1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0. Okay? Okay, let's connect this now to domain and range. We said that the domain means you go from left to right. Put your pencil or pen like this on the far left side. As I move my pen to the left, from left to right, what's the first thing I touch on the pink part of the graph? What am I touching, class? The axis, okay, but the graph, the pink, or red, what am I touching? The arrow. Where's the arrow coming from? Negative numbers. Okay? So from negative to... Now I have to stop at the orange line. Okay? So where I'm coming from is negative infinity. I have to stop at 0. We talked about on Friday that the graph is approaching, but will never touch 0. So we stop at 0. Remember, the parentheses means includes. Does not include 0. And then we have a U. Everyone say union. I'm joining the two answers of the left side of my graph and the right side of my graph. We're starting at 0. And then the last thing I touch on the graph is another arrow going towards positive numbers on the x values. That would be positive infinity. So 0 to positive infinity. Remember, with infinity, you're always using parentheses. That was the domain. Let's talk about the range. Partner B, tell partner A, what direction am I going to move my pen for the range?
Well, it's going to go bottom to top.
Rosalva, which direction are we going to go? So put your pen down. The first thing I touch on the pink graph, where's it coming from, class? Negative infinity, just like we did up here. Class, can I go all the way through? Can I say negative infinity to positive infinity? What's one number we can't use? What's one number we can't use, or one part of the graph it can't go? Correct. 0, the green dotted line. So, my answer is going to be same thing, from negative infinity to 0, union 0 to infinity. So this is negative infinity to 0, and the other side of the green line, that would be 0, not including 0, to positive infinity. Here is my helpful technique. In your interval notation for the domain and range, you're going to use your vertical asymptote. That's kind of a visual of where it is. So we use green. And in this problem, we just found the domain and range in interval notation for our rational function.